Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome. We are doing a plan with me for last week of April 24th through the 30th, so the very last week of April, and I'm using the SPC November mystery from last year, which was a spring cleaning kit, and I did a bunch of cleaning this week. I didn't get everything done. I'm currently filming this on Sunday, and once we get the base done, I will go to talk through with me as per usual at the moment. So I got a lot done this week, to be honest. And then I'm pairing it with silver. I think it came with hollow, but I decided I wanted to go with silver just to change it up. And I'm using a sparkle bundle, and I'm adding in some blossom headers from SPC, as well as some quotes from Plan With Me stickers, which I thought would be perfect. I put in "Girl, you got this" on the sidebar, and then "Smile, Sparkle, Shine," because they made me think of cleaning, getting stuff done. I really did sort of focus on cleaning this week. I'm still working on a custom for Andrea, but I think I'm going to be doing a bit more drawing in the coming week. I'm going to do that as well as the next shop set together. But I do have a sale starting on May 1st. So the sale will already be on by the time you watch this, but yeah, so I kind of just focused on my cleaning for this week, and I did start on the work, which is enough, I think. But it really took a lot out of me, doing all the cleaning, and I decided to do a little bit different, because other than just being like, this day I cleaned the bedroom, I did that, and then I'm going to put a sticker in of like a highlight or, an interesting part of what happened during then. But yeah, I think the base of this came out so pretty. I loved putting the flowers around the month at the top for the April sticker. And I put in both scenes, and yeah, I just think it turned out really pretty. And put the deco back up the top this week. I didn't do it for last week, but I think I do love the deco up the top. But let's get into the actual planning now. Hello, now you can see me. On the sidebar, I just put in a little scribbler cleaning, and I put the script that says deep clean. Apologies if the lighting is a lot, but I also switched up my lighting, so apologies if it's sort of shadowy again, but I think it just works better this way, especially when showing off hollow foil. It just tends to shine more beautifully, yeah. You can see the hollow sparkle when I have my lights set to this angle, and you probably don't care about the shadows, because I'm sure you're mostly just watching this, but I'll show you what we did last Sunday, because of course I planned first thing on Sunday. So of course we have Andrea's birthday and planning time. We watched some King of the Hill. I just put cuddle time, and I was just thinking about how Andrea said her and Nick don't cuddle a lot. They're not a cuddly couple, whereas the opposite is Vlog and I. We're constantly cuddling. Every time we're like in the kitchen, we have a hug. And we always end up like squeezing each other and hugging. And it's pretty funny. But we love to cuddle. And one of our big things years ago, we don't really do it anymore, but for years, we would just lie in bed cuddling and just talk for ages. So I put cuddle time because we had some hugs that day. But yes, we're a very cuddly couple. It's kind of silly. And then I just played a bunch of gaming, and I was able to fit another one of these from Bare Necessities to go the gel pens, the jelly rolls, because they're so cute. But yeah, I was just playing The Sims that night. But we're going to get into the first lot of this week. I haven't actually organized my sticker sheets on the side here, which I like to do. But there's always a bit extra when you have a mystery. I think I need that. Okay. We're going to start off with, as we do every single Monday, Coffee Monday. I love being a Coffee Monday. So Coffee Monday, we have the video that went out, which was May kits. And you would have seen that I switched this kit around in the May kits. This was supposed to be in May, but I changed my mind. because I wanted to get cleaning done, and it was a very sunny week. So then the first thing I want to put in here is that I cleaned the bedroom this day. Basically, my routine for cleaning was get out of bed, have my coffee, watch a video, and then about 10 or 11, I just got to cleaning, and I would get cleaning done about, it'd take about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Then I'd be totally beat, like dripping wet with sweat. So then I'd have a shower, have lunch, and then do the rest of my stuff for the day. But I start off with the bedroom because it's like the easiest one to clean. Well, technically the easiest one to clean, but you know, I pulled back all the furniture. I pulled the bed apart so I could get underneath it and steam up underneath the bed. Cleaned behind our bed head. Just cleaned everything. So it was a bit of work, especially because I do so little physically. So I started by that, but 100% clean bedroom. So beautiful. I'm going to put underneath it as my highlight was that Heidi helped in quotation marks, because there was a part where I was trying to, let me see, what do I want to put? I'm just going to use a little thing for the next two. Heidi helped. Basically when I was like, I'm going to put the bed back together, Heidi was like, I'm going to lie on the bed. So then I was pushing the bed about with her like on it. Great help, Heidi. Thanks a lot. And then when I was vacuuming, she kept going straight to the areas of the bedroom that I was about to vacuum. And she doesn't like to vacuum. She's a cat. So obviously there are cats out there who don't mind a vacuum. And Heidi's like not that scared of it, but she will like scuttle about and then she'll watch from a distance. So that was Heidi helping me clean the bedroom. And then I got some laundry done. I actually washed our doonas, like the actual duvets. So they were clean, and the sun was out that day, so I was able to get the pillows out and then like in the sun outside. So that was nice. And then after the doonas were in the dryer, I just put in the actual covers and the sheets and washed all of those. And I switched our flannel winter bedding to our purple spring summer bedding. So I did a whole bunch of that as well. And then I used one of the new little icons from SPC, this new sheet. I have the food one coming in my next box. But this is a little fry pan, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is a pan, like a fry pan or a pot. And we made meatballs for dinner this night, and then I just played The Sims. Now I'm just going to leave this blank because I do have coming in the mail a Sims script from Carly Plans. I actually ordered it the other day, and the next day she shipped it, which was crazy because, well, I felt like it was crazy because, I don't know, I had a fair bit of scripts in there, plus like a custom, and she got it out the next day. So I haven't purchased from Carly in ages, but I really had to get some new scripts, and she has really good ones. So Tuesday I'm just putting in a payday, and this day I got up and I cleaned all the offices. I'm going to say so Locke's office, and then the whole one side of our apartment. I have my office in the corner, and then in the middle we have a desk with the monitor. Because we're crazy computer people, okay? It's what we do. So I cleaned all that up. So I'm going to use this for cleaning the offices. And then for my highlight, oh yeah, this is a very silly highlight, but Locke's office has had this black spot on the floor for so long, and I don't know how many times I've mopped and steam mopped it. I could never get the thing off, so I'm like, you know what, this time I'm going to get on the floor and I'm going to try and scratch this off. And I was able to scratch the black mark off. It was like literally in the middle of the floor, and we have like a white, gray, light, kind of light creamy tone to our wood, so it's very obvious, but I was able to get that spot off, so I did like, look how cool I am, munchkin, to be like, I got that spot off. You know, you gotta have the little wins when you clean. I got that spot off, oh yeah. And then after that, oh my gosh, I was beat. Actually, after the bedroom on that day, because I had sweated so much, I actually had to down water and keep downing water and actually take a painkiller because I had almost like a heat strokey thing. I'm just so unfit, you guys. So the rest of the day I actually just relaxed, and then I had some gaming time. I played some Sims. So I only have a minimal amount of gaming time scripts, which are actually on my script sampler from SPC. I don't think they come not on my sampler, so I think you only get one on there. So that's why I only have limited amounts of gaming time scripts. But yeah, so that's why I'm like trying to switch up between gaming time and the plumb bob, which you can get from SPC, and also just using a computer and the Sims script. And then for dinner this night, we made chicken teriyaki. We tried a new sauce and it was actually really good. So I know, you know, we could make our own teriyaki sauce, but we were lazy. So, but it was a really good sauce this time. So I really enjoyed that. So that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday, apologies for my voice just now. I don't know what that noise was. Then obviously Wednesday we have the usual plan with me go live for the previous week. And then, oh, I put this as a little highlight because I thought it was fun. I actually finished a pen this day. So you see me using these Pentel Energel cleaners a lot, and I use a 0.4 for my planner, and I use a 0.5 for my daily planner. And I've been using that one pen for like a year, my daily planner, and it finally died. And I was like, I used up a pen, all right. So that's what's in my planner here, using up this pen. But yeah, I was pretty happy with myself. I feel like even though I use a lot of the same pens now, it still takes a long time to use up a whole pen, you know? Especially in, like, I think it makes more sense in my daily planner because it's just a pen planner. But obviously these 0.4s are going to take me forever because I don't write too much because I have all these script stickers. But I had to mark in that I used up a pen because I feel like it's super rare. You also see that I haven't read a book this week, but my AirPods are on the fritz, and we probably need to take them to the shop. But like well, we don't have Apple stores here in Finland, but to the Apple, like official Apple people here to look at my AirPods. So I haven't really had a chance to read my book as I would like. Plus, I've been, you know, playing The Sims a lot, and while I was cleaning, I was playing my Eurovision playlist. So I wasn't that, you know, interested in. I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna put this on the bottom, and then I'm gonna put this in here, and that'll fit better. Yeah, so I know what book I'm going to start next, which is Wolf Hall, which is about Henry VIII. And a lot of my history friends have all read it, and they liked it. So, and also the TV show that they made from it. But so that's my next book, but I just haven't had the chance to really get into it yet. But yeah, so that's why you notice there's no book stuff. I apologize. Not this week. So Wednesday, I obviously finished a pen. I did a little bit of work on my custom for Andrea. It's a really fun theme. It's something we haven't seen before, which is fun. And then I researched gaming laptops, because I've been playing so much that Sorry, I'm writing researched, so I said so much. It's hard to write and also talk. I researched gaming laptops because I've been playing The Sims so much and I'm using like a 7-year-old gaming laptop. And like, it's fine, but your girl likes nice graphics and stuff, and I can't run anything on high on it basically. Like, it's just, it can't do it. It's so old. So I was researching new mid or budget gaming laptops because even the cheap ones are still better than my current one. I mean, it's still good for 7 years, but it's also huge. And they make them so much smaller and nicer now. So I researched laptops and I did actually purchase one. I ummed and ahed a lot. Like, I struggled with pressing the buy, but the cool thing was I was gonna get I was gonna say we also watched our Apple TV shows on Wednesday. We'll get into the laptop talk in a minute while I start doing the other side. Show's really good. I've been loving Ted Lasso this season, actually. I just love, especially Jamie Tart. He's such a sweetie. I've been loving Jamie Tart this season, so. And then I just played more of The Sims, but again, I'm going to put in a script here instead of gaming time. But yeah, back to the gaming laptops. I decided after looking at we watched all these videos of them being, the only problem with this is that it doesn't shine all the time. It's kind of annoying. Apologies. The lighting is you just have to kind of do what you can with the lighting in this situation. But anywho, the gaming laptops, after watching looking at all the prices at the shops, I can buy them here, and just scoping everything out. And looking at comparisons, it looked like the Lenovo Legions were the best. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. And there was one that was on sale. It was 200 euros off on Verkkokauppa, which is the main store here. And that was just the low level one. But it's well, it still will play Sims really well. And it's 200 euros off. But all the, obviously, comparisons were the Legion 5 Pro is the better one. And then Locke was looking at Giganti, which is the other electronics store here. And Giganti actually had the Lenovo Legion Pro, the 5 Pro, for the same exact price as the normal Legion on Verkkokauppa, and it was also 200 euros off. So both of the prices were the same, as were the sale amounts. But for some reason the Pro was 1,000 euros more on Verkkokauppa. So, and that sale only goes through the end of this month. So I bit the bullet and I bought the Pro for the same price as the normal on, the other website, the other shop. So yeah, that should be getting delivered. At the moment it's Tuesday, but I have to pick a delivery time on Tuesday morning, so it might be Wednesday. But yeah, I'm so excited. I was able to get the new gaming laptop, and I was able to get the even higher quality Pro version, and it will for sure play The Sims really nicely. But there's also other games, I love playing cozy games on PC, so. And I think once Dreamlight Valley goes free, because it's supposed to go free, or it has already, I don't know. I have it on Xbox, but you can't decorate nicely on the Xbox. So I'm gonna wait, when it's free, I'm gonna install it for my PC and then use the same account. And it'll be easier so I might play some more Dreamlight Valley too. And then see what else, because I know also the Stardew Valley creator is making a game called Haunted Chocolatier, and that sounds really good. So I'm looking out for that. Although we'll say in summer, a new Story of Seasons is coming out, and I'm looking forward to that, and that's on the Switch. But for now, I play so much Sims. It was worth getting the new laptop, and it'll last me for another 7 years, So Thursday, I just relaxed all morning because I was super tired from like cleaning still, and then Locke wasn't at work this day anymore, so they went to work the other 3 days. So we had lots of cuddles, super cuddle time, like the same as last time. I binge watched a bunch of YouTube and caught up. Watched some more King of the Hill. And then for dinner here, we made, Locke cooked a chicken pasta. We had cream, we had chicken, we had mushrooms, we had bacon. So they made a creamy chicken, bacon, mushroom pasta, and it was super tasty. Locke is a good cook. They cooked it a lot, I will say. And then gaming time, Sims. The Sims happened again. So then Friday, it was another video. It was my wax haul, my next wax haul. So my current box, it won't be a combined wax haul next because I've literally just bought 2 orders from one shop, which is Teddy Bees. I got into the pre-order and then I got a bunch of stuff from the don't want to use a bigger box here, but then the other one might not fit. So maybe we could put, no, I don't think that'll work. I think we're just gonna space these out better. And then I was able to purchase a bunch from the RTS as well, of the scents I missed out. Because I wasn't thinking during the pre-order, was I? But I had never shopped at Teddy Bees, so. But they should both be in my box by the next wax haul, so you'll just have nice big Teddy Bees haul instead of the combined ones that I've been doing recently. And then I don't really have any more wax on the horizon because I just want to start using up what I already have. I've kind of filled up my storage, so anyway. Friday, back to cleaning. After the wax haul, I cleaned the bathroom. And my highlight was that I mopped the walls. And now, hang on. I know you're thinking, what the heck, Jess? Why did you mop the walls in your bathroom? But here in Finland, you usually have a wet bathroom, especially in Europe anyway. So our bathroom is tiled from floor to ceiling. And then obviously the whole floor is tiled, like the whole thing. And then the ceiling is actually wood planks. So it kind of has like a sauna feel to it, sort of. It is a Finnish word, so it's pronounced sauna, if you want to show off in front of any Finns. But they love it when it's pronounced sauna. But yeah, so we have floor to ceiling tile across the whole floor, so I mopped the walls. And I was listening to my Eurovision playlist and just chilling, mopping the walls. It was a great time. It was kind of funny feeling to mop the walls. In Australia, you have the whole like plastered wall thing, like a normal room, and then you have the tiling on the floor. But here it's all open and one whole thing. You also don't have like a shower section, like it's all just one big room that's tiled, which actually honestly makes it so much easier to clean. The other thing also is that we have the removable shower head and also a bidet hose. So you can use those just to like rinse and wash off everything in the whole bathroom. So it's very nice actually. Super much easier to clean the bathroom, but it's still a lot of work. I cleaned up I kind of went from one end to the other and went around. So I cleaned out our whole like towel cupboard, which always come inbuilt in Finnish bathrooms that I've had so far. It's like an inbuilt cupboard where you can put towels and stuff. And then I cleaned the washing and drying machines, then the sink, then the cabinet mirror, then the toilet, and then the shower door and shower pieces. Then I cleaned, we have a wooden shelf from IKEA on the opposite side of the shower to keep all of our shampoos and conditioners and stuff. So I washed off that whole bookshelf, and then I mopped all the walls and all the floors, and yeah, bathroom time. It was a bit, it was a lot. So we're feeling It was a Friday, done all the cleaning of the bathroom, so we had McDonald's, we had Macca's. I just put through the damn dishes because I didn't have much else to put in there, and Locke did do the dishes for me. They asked me to do the dishes, but I was cleaning the bathroom. They're like, I'll do it. Because the bathroom is no fun. Oh, I also got a brand new toilet brush. Because I've been using the same one for a while, like years now. I'm like, I need a new toilet brush. At this new toilet brush, I know everyone in America uses those like wands that just you use the sponge once and then you flush it. But we don't have those here. But I got a new brush that has a replaceable head. So I'm happy about that. And when you buy the replacement heads, it comes with gloves so you can change it. And then I just played The Sims. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot. Been playing my Not So Berry Challenge Legacy. As per usual, not too much of updates. I finished the Plum Legacy. Violet has done all of her stuff. So I've started on the Orange Gen. And she had a daughter for that, and her name is Tiger because she's orange. Tiger. And Tiger is awesome. She's going to be a little criminal, and she loves baking and sweets. So every time she goes to school for lunch, she has a rainbow brownie because she loves brownies the most. But yeah, I've been having fun. But I'm trying to play a little less now until my new laptop comes in and I can put everything across. It'll be good. It will be good. I've been having fun. And then luckily, Violet's dad, the Grey Gen, he's actually still alive because he did the bodybuilding thing. So he has an extended life length. So, and actually he became like really good friends with Tiger, and they have been, and he just calls her randomly on the phone, and they game online together, and it's so sweet. I just love my little Sims all being friends. Anyway, then Saturday, so that's my Sims update. Then Saturday, we watched The Simpsons, which I used up all my scripts for that, and I probably should have ordered more scripts, but next time. And then it was a really sunny day, and it was basically supposed to be the last sunny day for the next week. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wash the balcony glass. So our balcony goes across our entire apartment, and it's all glassed in, and there's sort of like glass panels that you can fold like an accordion to open them all up. But you always have them closed because it keeps Heidi safe. She can be on the balcony, no problems, because she can't get out. But the glass has been super dirty from the past winter. So we need to open them all up and give them a good wash. I just used dishwashing liquid to wash them. I feel like I didn't have rinse aid, but I should have put rinse aid in with the mix. But I just washed them with dishwashing liquid and hot water, and then Locke squeegeed them for me. So we kind of like did it together. Like I washed the window, he squeegeed, washed squeegee, and put all the windows back. But my theme from that is I put a little scared Papershire bunny because we're only one floor up. So in Australia and Britain, we'd be second floor. No, first floor, my gosh. We'd be first floor because ground first. But here in Finland and America, it'd be second floor, first, second. So we're only one floor up, our balcony is like, the end of our balcony is like really thick and like safe. But I still got total fear of heights just kicked in. I couldn't actually, Locke had to squeegee the windows because I couldn't. It was hard enough to wash them with and I had a window washing thing on a long stick. So I was basically like up against the wall or any objects I could and just like washing them from a distance because my body was in overdrive of fight or flight. Mostly just flight. I was freaking out, I was shaking. And like, I'm just like, it's just a simple cleaning of the glass. If I fell off the balcony, all I'd probably get is some bruising. Like we're not that high up. Like, oh my God, I freaking hate fear of heights. So if you have those kind of debilitating fears, then I feel for you because they freaking suck. Like I just want to wash the balcony glass, all right? It's not that hard. Like, I don't know, something about, especially when I was washing the edges of the glass that were going on the outside of the balcony, like putting the scrubber near the edge of the glass made me feel like I was gonna fall off. I don't know. It's so weird because I was perfectly fine in the middle of the balcony, but my body was insane like the whole time. The whole time until all of the windows were back and closed up, and then I was back to normal. I don't know. It really freaking annoys me, and I know the only way to help that literally is to have exposure, and like that's literally what I was doing the whole time. It was exposure therapy technically, but it just doesn't work. It makes me feel so horrible. Okay, I don't have room for 2 lots of stickers here that I have, so I'm gonna cut one out. We've already got like binge YouTube up in here, so we're gonna do the stickers because then after that I had to chill and relax, and I just pulled all the stickers for this spread. And then we watched our usual Saturday movie. The prompt for this one was... Wait, what was the prompt for this one? Oh, there's a duel. I think it was a duel or revenge. Something like that. So we watched another Robert Eggers film, The Northman. So we watched The Lighthouse before. And that was like a weird-ass film. Like, I loved it, but it was... so weird. So we're like, okay, we'll see how weird The Northman is. It's basically a retelling of Hamlet for the Vikings, and with Alexander Skarsgård, who, oh, he's so freaking ripped. Like, his body in this film is insane. But so I thought maybe it'd be kind of weird like that, and it was kind of weird, but not too weird. It was a really fun adventure film, honestly, adventure action with a little bit of like the Nordic pagan rituals and religion and stuff. It was really good. Really loved it. I really enjoyed that. I gave it 4.5 stars. So I highly recommend checking out The Northman. It is a lot more approachable than The Lighthouse. So, but if you're interested in like Vikings and sort of a Hamlet retelling, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And they actually did like, there's some Old Norse and Old Slavic languages in there, and it really feels like Eggers is super into actually researching this stuff, which is fun as a historian to see. So yeah, I really enjoyed The Northman. So I'm looking forward later I think in October, our movie challenge will let us watch his other film, The Witch. So that'll be fun to see that one too. But yeah, I really liked it, so I'm enjoying his film so far. Basically, I would kind of do a double feature of The Northman and The Green Knight, but The Green Knight is way weirder. But you get those kind of same feels of like the mystic pagan religions of the old Nordics and then also the old English. I don't know. I really enjoyed those, so I would pair those together. They feel good together, and both star super hotties. Because The Green Knight stars Dev Patel, who's, oh my god, so freaking hot. And then Alexander Skarsgård is also super hot. So, yeah. That was that film. And then I just played some more Sims that night. So now we're on to Sunday, which I'm filming this right now. So here we are here in plan. So next week I will show you this last box filled up. But, so I slept in this morning. I was just so tired. I guess because I did a fair bit this week physically. So I slept in till like 12. I know, crazy, but here we are. And then we got started because tomorrow is Vappunpäivä. It is May Day. And traditionally here in Finland, I mean, you go out and you wear your student cap and stuff, which we don't have. We don't have the Finnish student caps, obviously. But you drink Sima and you make and eat donuts. So we're in the process of making our donut dough right now. It's rising right now. But you put cardamom in the donut dough, and that's what makes it different, like more Finnish. Because I love cardamom here. They're also called monkey. They're little monks donuts. But yeah, we're making those today. So you have some today and have some tomorrow for Vappu. But I am filming it for my next studio vlog because I thought I would just include clips from a few different days in there, because I think it'll be around the end of May that I put that up. But yeah, but I have a studio vlog. It would have already gone up. It's going up on May Day, so it would already be on my channel. If you're interested in that, I've missed it. I have a 40-minute vlog went up of the other week. But yeah, I'm gonna start collecting clips now for, you know, a future vlog. But yeah, so I got started on those donuts. We're gonna fry them up soon, but they're rising right now. So I'm just doing my planning, and that is the completed week so far. So let me clean myself up here and we will look at it in the planner even though it's not finished. Here she is in all of her glory, so shiny and beautiful. Just works so well for a cleaning week. I still have to do, we've been doing a little bit, Luck did some of the kitchen today. So probably do a little bit more of the kitchen. But I think I'm still going to do some more deep cleaning across the weeks, just a little bit less than I did this week. I still have to do the kitchen and the living room and the entryway, but you know, they're also their own sort of thing. They take a while, so. But I got a good chunk done this week. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 days of real cleaning. So I think that was worth this kit. I'm super happy with it. But yeah, otherwise, comment down below if you're interested. Have you been spring cleaning? Are you ready for the warmer months? I don't actually like hot weather, but it's not too bad here in Finland at least. Compared to Australia, which is always so hot and I hated it. But yeah, have you been spring cleaning? But otherwise, I hope you had a wonderful April and you have a wonderful, wonderful May. And yeah, like it and subscribe. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.